It's Genshin 4.2 day! Ah! Ah! If you can't tell, I'm excited. Hello! Hi, Birdcat! Hi, Cole! Hi, Soup! How are you all? How was your Wednesday, my dudes? Hold on, I think I actually... Oh, that was the worst. You know that feeling when you have to burp, but it doesn't come out?
How do you feel about the current socioeconomic climate in Fontaine?
Well, you see, according to the judgment... according to the judgment of the 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮 𝓜𝓮𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓲, shit's fucked, yo. Hi, Chitty! Could be worse, but it's getting better because I get to watch the funny battery. Hey! That's good. Well, I hope it improves in other ways as well, besides just me being a goober in front of your eyeballs. I hope, like, meaningful change happens. Oh, you didn't even make it a funny...
I think hamburgers and cheeseburgers work well with fries.
I don't get the joke. Is there a joke? Is that just a statement? I mean, it's true. Hamburgers and cheeseburgers work well with fries, yeah? Can you hear the dial-up noises? I like your funny words, Magic Man. I'm in love with 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓬. 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓪's so good. What a good peepaw he is. He's such a good lad. You'll get it when you're older. Man. What a... what a stinky phrase that is. You'll get it when you're older. I won't get it now. Well, I want to be in on the joke. I want to know what's funny. Please. tell me why it's funny. Please. Anyways. Fine, check the There's a chance. We're in. We're back. We're so back. Oh, that was a reference. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chitty. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Let me just peek the microphone real quick. So it's update day, air quotes. Last night the game updated, but Baldur's was happening, and for most people this is update day. So do we pull on the banner first? Do we gotcha first? I've been saving my schmeckles. I've been saving my prima gems for Furina. Do we start with that? Or do we get right into the nitty and the gritty? Do we hit the gritty on the Fontaine story? What do you guys think? Rip it? Now the thing is, gotcha pulls are like hype and stuff, right? And like, most people aren't here yet. I think a lot of people who watch me are still Anyways, I think most people who watch me are still at work or are busy, and I don't know, I don't want it to be like, yeah, I did that thing that people might want to watch. Do I just let me just tag the server? Fair enough, do it later. If we get to reprieve it all in the story, maybe that'll be when it's a good time too. But for now, I really want to know what the hecky going on. We've got child is still missing. The primordial seawater is still rising is the correct word. Risley's building a boat, which is basically an ark. Nouvelette's just being a cold MFer as he normally is on the outside, and like the softest little marshmallow on the inside. But don't worry about that. That's an analysis of his character that has nothing to do with this. Anyways. And Furina looks like she has no idea what she's doing, but the operative words is looks like. I think there's layers to this. For one, the trailer implied that very heavily, but that was also what I was kind of feeling as well. And then we have the knave, who's, you know, a bad guy who's doing good things. Maybe good intentions, maybe not. Who knows? All I know is people want her to step on them, and you know what? That's their prerogative. I am not one of those people, but you know what? I'm not here to tell you how to live. I'm here to be funny on the internet. So let's get to it. All right? And I think the first way that we can be funny on the internet today is with a cool transition. Ah! Okay. Cool transition. Excellent. Good.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
Why is my hockey not working? Ah! There we go. Hockey. Hockey. Hi, we got our team. We got our Fontaine team. Our Fon team, if you will. That was terrible. Real quick, just to get this out of the way. That one. Look, there she is! It's her! Our idiot daughter is here! Yay! Oh, and we have a good amount of primos saved. I'm feeling good.
Once,
oh god.
a glorious kingdom established among the heavens.
Game audio's at max. Just please, I don't want to buy the battle pass. I'm just trying to clear things on the board because they're annoying to look at. Please. Oh, we could do a test run later. All right.
As a jeweler cherishes
We were hanging out in
gems.
Inazuma. That's just where I happened to log off, and I thought this looked really pretty, looking over the town and everything. However, it's time. Masquerade of the Guilty. No, the next day. This is the day you get out of prison, and you proceed to complete the paperwork for your release as arranged. Neat. They're really gonna make me wait a day. Well, let me at least go there. Oh no, my resin's full. Oh, you're really pretty. All right. Let's send our people off and away. Bennett, back to the mines. Thank you. Bennett, Fischl, keep up the good work. You too, Yulon. Excellent work, everybody. You're doing great. You're doing great. Kooky, thank you, thank you. God bless you, thank you. All right. Tell me right now I can make 4 condensed resin. Frick. Good enough. We make the game volume a bit. I mean, that could be why. Oh. What?
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
No wonder why I thought the voices were a bit quiet. It's literally turned down. Okay. So. This is Teyvat. Nice planet, you say, wrong? The 4 twists of Malapede. The Mallow of Bobaby. The Dublo. Okay, now we have to wait until 8 a.m. That's not the wait button. I misclicked. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop tonight. Gonna stand here until the first light. Alright. How do we do? Return to the dormitories, of course. One last time, we need to navigate this dang place. Now, involvement in other quests. Current. Continuing the current quest may cause parts of the following quest to become occupied. Progress cannot be made on occupied quest. Continue current quest. I appreciate that that's a thing. Okay. But yeah, we're hard focused. Oh, and real quick, just in case, I'm gonna nab the water cup from Monsieur Nouvelet. Just because I don't have a spare one. And Dubla, which is me, which is the Traveler, is going to be on the team for the whole time for this, because I want her to be. It feels right. Alright, let's do it. I'm so excited. Some time has passed since the incident in the Fortress of Maripede, and your sentence here is almost finished.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Maripede! Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Today's the big day! We're getting out of jail! I'm have a quick question for anyone listening in. When I talk, is my fan picking up? I have it moved a bit farther away from me, so hopefully it's not, but if you notice it at all, I might just shut it off. Not really? Well, not really isn't a no. Do you hear a bit of a huh? Like if I talk for a while and if I just keep talking and if I just keep going and I can't hear myself. Oh, you. Aha. You're sweet. Okie dokie. Well, if it's not super noticeable, then it should be alright. We're right on the cusp of it not being too hot, so that like I could probably shut it off and it'd get a little toasty in here, but it wouldn't be too bad. But leaving it on, I'd be okay. But if it sacrifices audio, I'd rather shut it off. I hear it, but your voice overlaps it well, so I had to focus to hear it. I'll leave it going, because it's only going to get warmer.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meripede via the regular channels.
Yay!
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and...
Excuse me, again?
What's happening?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Da Duke. You have to, basically, knowing that it's there, you can hear it, but without knowing it's there, you didn't notice it. Who farted? Sorry. My bad. I had beans yesterday.
Your Grace?
Oh my gosh, it's one of Cole's favorite characters.
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of
Interesting.
serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface
Rising
and what occurs
cryo.
on the water. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened.
Yeah.
By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Actually, today is the day we say goodbye to the fortress.
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now? That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice.
A lot of people have helped. Talking is so easy. A lot of people have helped us out.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
Oh, you're so cute.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah,
Then
so
why'd
you
you
do
say
have
it?
a polite side, I see.
Get her, Rio.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
No, that's all right. It's not like we'll never visit again.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Mirapede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻 was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia.
You're going to see Monsieur 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻?
That's what they all say.
Please pass on our kind regards.
To be fair, I will actually be back as I have several side quests and a world quest in here.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Actually, I still have Riosli's, no. The quest location is currently involved in a familiar threat. Please complete it first. What do you mean? Oh, it's his character quest. I'm gonna fucking cry. So they added a feature, I believe, in this one where when you go here and you say, "Ooh, I wanna unlock this," right? And you unlock it. See how I don't have to accept the quest yet? It's available. I've unlocked it with my key, but I don't have to start it yet. They just released that. If they had released that last patch, I would have not had... See, like, I've already accepted it. I don't have the option to not, you know? Well, that's poopy. Alright, well, we're starting 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻's quest because I have to. Not because I want to. Grumble, grumble. Alright, at least I know going forward this will not be a problem again. Because I'm not gonna accept the character quests until I'm doing them. However, gotta help us now. Ah well. We're gonna walk in here, talk to him about something, and then turn right around and walk back in and talk to him about something completely different.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻, Sedine! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own. Now, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
I can introduce you to some amazing detectives.
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize. I do not plan on relying on anyone else's help for this matter.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina. She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her.
The dynamic between these two is cute.
Judging from Sedine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events. There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Conflicts of interest?
Come on, stop being so secretive! We still have no idea what's going on!
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts. Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms. There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
Oh, hecky.
The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power. The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled.
Oh my
From then
god.
on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
Seems like they're using Melusines against you.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society. I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine. Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent. It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating? There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department. The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions. However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself. You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
Hydra Dragon Sovereign.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans. Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others. I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider, a fish out of water.
Well, if you put it that way, we're also outsiders to Fontaine.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
Yeah!
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Oh no, chat, he thinks we're professionals.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
I will write my note of absence right away. Let us depart together once I'm done.
We fooled him.
Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
How long is he gonna be locked out?
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true? Paimon feels like he has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Remains of the past day. Which I'll be excited to find out more about in a bit. Ooh. Never mind. I guess we're figuring it out now. I am so upset. And the worst part is, we
Thank you
probably
for your
would have had this
suggestion.
done if the
I will
internet
consider
didn't
using the more
poop out on me
accurate
last
term in
week.
private occasions.
I never thought I'd see him here.
Does anyone have a camera?
The weather's amazing today.
Kiara,
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are? Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
The Malicines are so freaking cute.
She's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right! I remember now. The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
Oh, bless her heart.
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
1, she's adorable. 2, she's a member of the guards? With this personality? The policing force of Fontaine? Huh.
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind.
Ah!
Did you think of something?
Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
That's the letter, all right. But I can't read.
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you. A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Are they concealing their identity on purpose?
We can't rule out that possibility. Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mermonia to review some official documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe. With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it.
Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you,
beat him up.
Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Big sis Paimon.
Don't worry, your big sis Paimon is super strong.
All right. Let us go our separate ways for now.
I
Please
don't
take
know
care,
how I feel
Kiara.
about that.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around. So, Kiara, how old are you?
Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember. But I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
That was 400 years ago.
Carol? Didn't Nervala mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
My memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis.
Trust me, she's not.
Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
Yeah, someone's taking a picture of us. She skips when she walks. She's so cute.
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us.
Is that Charlotte?
Olaf!
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're protecting Kiara.
Did you run into any trouble?
It's not really trouble anymore with us around.
See her right there. You see a little sneaky? I'm pretty sure that's Charlotte.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
That's how she inspects it.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all. That was quick. What were you inspecting? I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't. Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
I wasn't ready for them to all of a sudden go, things like bloodstains. It's like, excuse me?
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat? Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at?
I think there's someone over there.
Is there really someone watching us?
There's someone right there.
Let's sneak over and take a look.
Oh, I'm so upset. Wait. Huh? Well, there's Charlotte. But she was... whatever. Hi, Charlotte.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Gotcha!
Oh, that face is so good. The average Genshin experience. Just Paimon. Ha! Everyone. Oh.
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
What are you doing here exactly?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓼 and request an interview with him.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream. But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session. So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think? Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Better if we kept this a secret.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. What a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know. In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
Oh.
All right, then.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her. I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me. But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓼's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves 𝓞𝓻𝓫𝓬𝓮. So, anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, all right?
So what? No. Finish that thought. Finish that thought.
That was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
And she's gone. Oh no, she's there. 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻.
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great.
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
𝓞𝓻, what are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that 𝓞𝓻𝓫 was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases. I happen to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Real quick, I've seen this screenshot before. I just have my clothes custom made at this boutique, and then it's just perfect. Cause then you notice the strongest button in 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻 up there, doing its damnedest. Hold! Hold! Oh, 𝓞𝓻𝓪, you're so pretty.
𝓞𝓻𝓪 sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with 𝓞𝓻𝓫.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find 𝓞𝓻𝓫.
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play? How about a beach vacation, like last time? I've even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
A beach vacation like last time? 𝓞𝓻𝓪 just hangs out with the 𝓞𝓻𝓫𝓬𝓮s. Ah! That's so good. That makes me so happy. Even though it doesn't make me happy. Ugh. 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻, please. I'm begging you, I want to play the story quest.
Is everything all right?
We ran into 𝓞𝓻. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I have judged over the past decade. I have come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
No, we have to read. Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the 𝓞𝓻𝓫𝓬𝓮 on certain public events. Based on research, they believe the 𝓞𝓻𝓫𝓬𝓮s can enhance the popularity of these events. 𝓞𝓻𝓫𝓬𝓮 has yet to respond. However, it has not prohibited the 𝓞𝓻𝓫𝓬𝓮s from participating in such events. The bribery case. There's been a severe bribery scandal within the guards. Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. I don't think that's it. The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and Marichas Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. Defendant, Riosli, has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by Iudex Neuvillette. Riosli will be exiled to the Fortress of Meripede, where he will be serving his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. Interesting. Callus, boss of the Spina di Rosula, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout the trial. Iudex Neuvillette reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation.
Have you made any progress?
We skimmed through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there are so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself.
A lot.
If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
Well, we knew that, but still.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right, let us take a break then.
I'd love to take a break into the main story quest, please. Well, at this point, Blue Bow is definitely clearing it before I do.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something? All this silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Mermonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
Oh.
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
No, it's water.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Diluc.
It's water.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
It is water.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
I'm having water right now.
So it's just plain old water?
Water's delicious. Shut your mouth, Paimon.
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
Huh?
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water. Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village. Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Is there any difference?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda village placid. Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
What do you think?
Nope.
Oh
Paimon
no.
couldn't taste any
Paimon, how dare you?
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference.
Don't nod.
You do it anyway. Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
Could be the case.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society? Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence. In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me. I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Is there anyone who can answer those questions?
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Teyvat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
I think we only know of one friendly one. I don't even know what the elemental dragon of Sumeru is.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
I see.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
Paimon, you're the one who offered to help.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Water? Do you mean...
The Fountain of Lucine.
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions. If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Bit weird, but okay.
Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take a look!
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Can I please do the Archon quest now? Please. No. Hi, Cairo! Hello! How the heck are you? It is just saying its areas occupied by quests. Well, I'm well, I'm alive, but that's it. Oh, you're not well, I'm well. I hope that improves. Ads are about to play, so since oh yeah, that's everyone's surprised 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺 here. I'm gonna go grab this tower and unlock that part of the map while ads go. So, unfortunately, you're probably gonna get ads for a couple minutes here, Cairo. Oh, thank you for the head pats. I finally remembered to turn them back on. I'd been shutting them off because I've been a PNG for Baldur's Gate and such. Yeah, I've been supposed to be having head pats as an option for a while. Ow!
Follow the wind. Time to go.
There's a new teleport. We can hop in the water and then go up there and get the last statue. That made me smile a little bit, so that's good. Yay! This cat with a black hat meowing with us, but I'm just gonna ignore him for now. Crabs! That's a big crab. Big crab.
My apologies.
Yeah! I love that about Fontaine. Although I think you're in ads right now. I'm sorry.
The wind knows me.
Another one.
My apologies.
Sure are a lot of crabs around this tower. Ooh, look at all the crystal flies. Yep, yep. Eeh. Nice. It opens itself before those with noble hearts. Oh, are there 2 new areas? Yeah. Oh, there's a thing right there. All right, we'll go now that one too. Teleport currently disabled. What? Oh, I'm still in the cutscene. We have enough for, yeah. I'll give us some Prima gems. We got 65 for that. Nice, nice. Oh, nice, oh, nice. I'm hoping this will be a bit better for stream volume-wise. Like I said, I feel like it was really quiet, but I don't know. Might be too loud. Ooh, loud car. Alright, let's go grab this other statue. I wound up staying up way too late last night playing Ragnarok with Leo. Boards. Can I not climb this? Okay. Okay. What? Here's me. My god. Kazuha makes just everything easier. The world opens itself for those with noble hearts. Welcome back! I went and unlocked the map while the ads were going, so no story would be missed. Yay! We're, unfortunately, we got stuck doing the story quest for 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺 because it's locking us out of the Archon quest that I really want to do until we complete this, because
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Both Neuvillette and the area is apparently busy from this quest, so...
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
Ah, that's fair.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Not really.
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Ah, that's fair. And this game is chunky now.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you... Whoa, it's glowing!
Yeah, for real. As the Fountain of Lucian lights up, a wave of dizziness washes over you. What just happened? Thing looks a little different than how they are normally. I should continue forward and take a look around. Am I in memories? Am I in the past? Is that why everything's black and white? Yes. Yes, I am. Bubla, brace yourself. Alright. Ow! It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette. The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many
You did
things
warn me.
I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world. For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head. And I tried really hard not to cry.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome.
They threw rocks at her.
Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then. I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Or you could eat the other? Oh god.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future.
Thank you
so
for the
please
hydrate.
try to get along.
Thank you. Can't even jump right now. All I can do is walk.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Oh. Hello, I'm Carol, a Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮 allowed them into the court of 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮 just like that.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him. We joined the 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮 and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮 in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the 𝓞𝓞𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮 Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation. There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
This is so sad. Thank you for the mustache!
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮 said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort.
It's hard and I haven't even left Mondstadt yet.
I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we
Aww.
can
This Carol, so all of the Melazines are so all of the Melazines are so stinking cute. I don't know how anyone would be like, I hate them, they're gross. No, they're a bunch of cuties and they just want to help. But you know, we need our stand-in for racism somewhere, I expect. Carol's so good.
Monsieur 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melazines gain the trust of humans.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melazines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
I got early 5-star, no guarantee, and got ka-ching. It was a solid upgrade. Nice! Also can't play on speaker because I'm public place with laptop. So... I love that dragon pops in here and is like, I can't even hear you. Aww. Curious typing. Well, they can't hear me, so I have to communicate with chat. Yeah, I do have a loud keyboard though.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
𝓞𝓻𝓪 brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in.
Oh no.
Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it!
Oh no. Playing Osu, that's true. Yours was...
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Alright, Thibbert. You have a stupid name, Thibbert.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for 𝓞𝓻𝓪, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally.
Why are people bullying the furry again? They don't understand them, and they think that 𝓞𝓻𝓪 is placing them in power because he like controls them somehow. So there's like a conspiracy going around, and so everyone hates the Melusines for that. This is like 400. This is over 400 years ago. We're seeing the memories of what happened. Thanks for the alert, Cairo.
There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of 𝓞𝓻𝓪.
Oh, like real furries. I have no comment.
So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of 𝓞𝓻𝓪, 𝓞𝓷𝓞 will be left with no excuse.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
You're stinky, and I hate you, people.
Turn the murderer in!
Oh no.
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for 𝓞𝓻𝓞 too!
No, Carol.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of 𝓞𝓞𝓪 and don't ever come back.
Trembling. No.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain 𝓞𝓻𝓪.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur 𝓞𝓷𝓞 confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
And she called me a blockhead. A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carol might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻, should I present these results to Monsieur 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓚 right away?
Fucking Genshin, why are they so good at this? I've known this character for like maybe 10 minutes. And in no capacity have I interacted with them. But still, I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh, this is so sad.
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named 𝓞𝓚𝓪𝓚 who passed away when I was very young. She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal.
My heart.
From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront 𝓞𝓚𝓞𝓚. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur 𝓞𝓚𝓚𝓚 wouldn't accept that as a solution.
You never heard that saying before? Pie in the sky? It's like it's a phrase to use when someone has like a really idealistic view. It's not a sun, it's a big pie in the sky.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects.
Yeah.
What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
Well, now you know. You learned something today.
I will take responsibility for everything.
𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻, no. That's not what Carol would want.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain 𝓞𝓚𝓚𝓚 of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Oh no.
Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I learned how much I missed your streams. Aww, Void Cat.
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both 𝓞𝓚𝓚 and Carol are 𝓞𝓚𝓚𝓚's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, 𝓞𝓚𝓚𝓚's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep 𝓞𝓚𝓚 around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, 𝓞𝓚𝓚𝓚's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, 𝓞𝓚𝓚𝓚 will be able to give 𝓞𝓚𝓚 a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
He's not gonna though. That's not how 𝓞𝓚𝓚𝓚 does things.
𝓞𝓚𝓚 sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Yeah, that's right! This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could 𝓞𝓚𝓚 be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
When playing Sons of the Forest makes it extra scary.
Monsieur 𝓞𝓚𝓚𝓚𝓚.
Mr. 𝓞𝓚𝓚 is innocent!
He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. 𝓞𝓚𝓚, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law. Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
What? That can't be! Monsieur 𝓞𝓼𝓬𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for 𝓞𝓻𝓨.
𝓞𝓻𝓪, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
𝓞𝓼𝓬𝓬𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off? Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, 𝓞𝓼𝓬𝓬𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺!
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. 𝓞𝓻𝓪. According to the judgment of the Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale, Mr. 𝓞𝓻𝓪 will be declared guilty.
He said the thing, but I'm so emotionally distraught. It brings me no joy.
Goodbye, Monsieur 𝓞𝓼𝓬𝓬𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Man.
Hey, stop spacing out! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
What was that?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of 𝓞𝓻𝓨 to boil over, due to my negligence. The overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
Lumine, I'm fine, me. I'm fine!
Wow, the Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought. Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of 𝓞𝓻𝓨. No emotions boiling over or anything.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain.
He's built differently.
I can sense emotions from all waters in 𝓞𝓻𝓨. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
The memories I saw were related to you.
Which ones?
When you brought Carol to the court of 𝓞𝓻𝓨, to when you declared 𝓞𝓻𝓨 guilty. And we got a strap. Ow! Not the British cheese. Big stretch. Let all that sadness out. Alright, thank you.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form. You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Paimon, it's not all about you.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
This doesn't line up. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
However, I did find some resentment directed
they're
towards
swapped.
Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Oh! Didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
You've read about it. In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Navia!
I was just about to look for you at the 𝓞𝓚𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺.
Navia! Nice to see you again! Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against 𝓞𝓚𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓮, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺 to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the 𝓞𝓚𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓺 lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
Where?
You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think.
True.
Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
All right, then I'll round up the 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓺𝓺 and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Neverlet, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight. What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again.
I don't think
Let us
so.
head back to the Palais.
Times is very different now compared to 400 years ago.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
They're here because he's here.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a 𝓞𝓚𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓺𝓺. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
What? That's it! Who's been threatening 𝓞𝓚𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓺𝓺? Show yourself!
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
I don't think you need to worry about that.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
We were informed that. Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
That's so cute!
This isn't a good time to be out and about. Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
All right, let's go buy a cake or something.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
I heard even 𝓞𝓚𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓺𝓺's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if 𝓞𝓚𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓚 wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh! Look! Is it that 𝓞𝓚𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓚? I think he's looking at us.
I think he's looking at us!
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly wonderful.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
That made me really happy. After being in the memory sequence where everyone's like, "You're stinky, I hate you." Just everyone in Fontaine now being like, "If anything happens to these Melusines, I will kill everyone in this room." And then myself in Minecraft. They love them. Can I also mention, so this is Sadine, who's like Nouvelette's secretary. It is so cute that she cannot see over the counter and that it's just her head with the hat poking when you walk up. It's so cute. She's so good. Alright. I'm mad that we didn't get to the Archon quest, but this was a really nice quest. What? What? Smuggling case. That's the one.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom. This is the one. The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
You! Is the battery been? Daylight savings has been kicking my ass so far. I'm sorry to hear that, CK. I've been doing well. Been doing very well. I don't have daylight savings where I live. I'm in Arizona, so we just don't do that. It's just been weird in the fact that I'm an hour out of sync to where I was before. So whereas before I was directly with Pacific Standard Time, now I'm an hour ahead of that and an hour before Central. So it's really weird. But I've been doing all right. I hope you can rest and get to a point where your body catches up. I really, really hope they just get rid of it all across the board. How's Phoenix Wright going? Well, right now... basically because I had the quest for Nouvelette accepted but hadn't done it yet, it made it so that Nouvelette was tied up and I couldn't start the main Archon quest, the whole reason I am streaming today. So we're having to do his quest, which is really nice and sweet. However, not what I'm here for. So we're trying to get through that. So this is going to be a long stream.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Should we tell Navi about this?
Monsieur Nouvelette, someone claiming to be from the Spina Dourasula just checked in with us. He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe."
Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
Got off for a bit soon. Now my earbuds are dead. Oh. Then I can watch and lurk. Okie dokie. We'll see you in a little bit, CK.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Oh, thank you. Bye, Cairo. Take care. And with the power of the self-care Triforce, I can stand and stretch. I can sit with good posture, and I can hydrate. Lovely. Let's go see who the heck he's been doing things and threatening Melusines. Ooh. I just see Navia. Oh, it's them.
Hey, Navia, we're here! Whoa. Check out all these people! Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the 𝓞𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮 𝓜𝓮. They're usually hidden in the 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓮, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓮.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off.
Other Firth, hi Rex!
But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essa here?
Yes, that's me.
Ow. Jeez.
You're Essa?
Yes, Monsieur 𝓞𝓼𝓬𝓬𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders from whom?
Domenico. He was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico? Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the 𝓞𝓞𝓏 would have trouble looking into that place.
Hey there! Well, we are clearing 𝓞𝓼𝓬𝓬's character quest so that we can get on to the Archon quest.
Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
How are you doing, Rex?
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now!
Right, meow. Continuing the current quest may cause parts of the following quests become occupied. Progress cannot be made on an unoccupied. Suspend current quest. Oh, it's our out. Okay, we can suspend this. Why don't you just let me do that to start with, you piece of poop? All right. Cool beans. We hit our condition to where those doors don't open, where we can actually do the story. Yippee! Woohoo! Yaha!
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
What is this audio mixing?
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur 𝓞𝓼𝓬𝓬𝓬 did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
Okay, good. It was just that line from Paimon that was weird. Like, really echoey. Strange.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the 𝓞𝓼𝓬𝓏 outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
Oh, yes, that very real clock.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the fortress of Meropide, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
Yeah, we're out of jail.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
You and Paimon tell 𝓞𝓼𝓬𝓬𝓬 everything that happened since the Primordial Sea incident, as well as your...
A massive whale.
Dream involving child, that's what it was.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the Primordial Sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Teyvat. Therefore, We can only assume that child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
He's not from Fontaine, so he won't dissolve.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes? What is it?
What was that tremor we felt earlier?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
Oh no!
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
Yeah, 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓲𝓬𝓮 headquarters there.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
It feels bad to do now that we've finally gotten to start the quest. However, I do need to use the bathroom. Oh, why is the upload being weird again? No, 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 you don't. No, you don't. That was a one-time thing, right? You're gonna say psych right now, right? Giving me a concern. It seems to have stabilized. Okay. Internet still being sticky? It shouldn't have been. I streamed, I've dealt with my ISP. We troubleshooted so much. And it's been stable. I streamed Monday night just fine. So it looked like it only dipped for a moment. I dropped about 1,500 frames, which is a lot, admittedly. But I don't see it happening anymore. Oh. A really interesting thing I figured out was if I ran a speed test on other browsers, they were a lot more consistent than if I ran them on Firefox. Oh, 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 it's dropping like crazy again. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Alright, it might have done that in response to the speed test. I'm not sure, because I just ran one and it went crazy. So I'm gonna use the restroom. We'll keep an eye on the situation, is what we'll do. But that doesn't mean I don't have to pee, so we'll give it a bit of time. I'm gonna run some ads while I'm using El Baño, which is Spanish for the bathroom. I don't know why I just called it that. I will be right back. Hello, I'm back. I have a plan, alright? I have a plan. It's a good plan. The best plan. An amazing plan. A Captain Planet, if you will. I am going to keep Task Manager up and monitor how much network usage is going on. And if I'm seeing something spiking to drop my connection, then that would explain everything. It dropped for no good reason, and it had dropped before, but not enough for me to lose frames. However, that last one was a bigger spike, and that's why I noticed. And then I realized when I've been running these speed tests, it's using up as much network as I have to run them, which is only worsening stream quality. So I can't run them concurrent to stream unless something big is going wrong. So we're gonna keep an eye on things. At first I was gonna test closing Firefox and reopening that to see if maybe that's what's doing it. However, what I think I'm gonna do is actually keep it up, because if Firefox is the culprit, I would like to know. As I keep Firefox open so that I can have access to the the stream dashboard while I'm streaming. OBS is only using anywhere from like 6.4 to 7 megabits per second, which is fine. That's in line with the bitrate that I have set, so I should be fine. Yeah, a lot of the last week for me has been constant troubleshooting with these issues. And then, like I said, Monday we streamed and everything was fine, so we'll see what the heck is going on. Oh. That's so funny. The one... Oh, this is new, actually. That's a new teleport. Well, at least I can go up here. Oh, it's happening again. Why? Nothing is limiting it. But my CPU did go up by quite a bit. Because of Genshin, that just makes sense. Well, I'm alive. Hi, LB! Is this problem only with Genshin? I don't know who that is. You. You too, LB. No. Oh, why is it dropping again?
Allow me. Sakura swirl.
Doesn't make sense because you stinky. Please don't. Sorry, this is something that's got me actually really upset, LB. Why? Thank you for the head pats. Alright, so it's not any one program overloading my upload rate, it's literally just going down. Why? Why is it doing that? Oh. Breath of the Wild looking fresh. Yep. Funny joke. Funny joke about Genshin. Very good. Very good funny joke. Try closing Firefox. And let's just try logging out of Genshin. And seeing what happens. As I believe I kept Genshin up last time. We'll see if things stabilize for a moment. I'm sorry, guys. I was really excited for this update and everything, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. How are you, LB? How are you, Lothar? How's your Wednesday going? I'm sorry, you guys are hopping in right as my internet's having the issues that has been happening literally for the last, what is it, week and a half now? That's just ruining my streams. So I'm a little upset. I'm a little bit on the moody side. Interesting. It's very stable right now. I'm gonna do a speed test and that'll probably give it some problems. What the fuck? Why is this happening? Yeah. I'm down to 24 megabits upload from the hundreds I had before. Even on Chrome. I don't know what to say. It's just so weird. And then there it goes. It's bouncing all over the place again. It was fine for 2 hours almost. It was fine for the entirety of our stream Monday. I don't get it. I do not get it. When I tell you guys I've been in my router's settings, I have replaced wires, I have spoken to my ISP, I have changed things in Windows, I have done so much. And it looked like everything was finally fine. And now this. Don't know what to do. It's stable again for now. It's being so weird and touchy. Alright, we just have Firefox open. I won't have any other streams open, just my creator dashboard for the stream dashboard, manager, whatever. Let's see what happens. If the problem's Genshin, that's really sad. You have no idea how effing bummed I'm gonna be if the problems all come back to Genshin, because I mean, it's the one thorough line, is that every time I've streamed and we've had this issue, Genshin Impact's been involved, but it's also just most of what I've been streaming recently. Just because I've been so invested in this Fontaine story arc. Thank you, Chitty. But what's really weird is when I test it, when we're seeing low speeds not on stream. That's a good point. But those low streams also were through Firefox, which, like I said, I don't know if I can trust. All right, let's do another speed test on Chrome, and then I'm gonna grab my phone, so I'll lose tracking for a moment, and then I'm gonna do the speed test on my phone. We'll try that. This will create another bump. Speed test is saying we have access to, it was up to 40, but is now quickly dropping. 15 megabits of upload, and that's not right. Oh, that's a funny pose. Nice. All right, speed test on the phone, Rooney. We're getting yeah, it's down on here too. Screenshot just so I can save, and I think I need to have another fun discussion with my ISP, because I don't know at this point. I don't know what else it could be. They told me there was an update they hadn't pushed out. But I'm really out of options here. The only other thing it could be is that the cables that I replaced the cables with are bad, and we're dropping again. Yeah, we're dropping frames like a mother. Just back up. Up, back down. It's possible the cable I replaced the cable with is not good too. When's Best Buy open until? 9 p.m. So it's looking like my last Hail Mary could be I stop streaming right now, drive my butt over to Best Buy, buy 2 new cables since the ones I used to swap them were other cables from my house, and we see if that's it. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. What's interesting is because of how it's doing this, it's not necessarily that the stream doesn't come through, it's just everything gets really delayed. Can't hear? Okay. What do you well, that sucks. I guess I won't have tracking. My iPhone cord fell down and is behind my desk now. I'll have to fish that out. You think it's worth a shot? Drive my butt over to Best Buy? Situation is unfortunate and I don't have answers. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna raid Bluebo. I'm gonna go to Best Buy. I'm gonna try to stream again if the cables work, I guess. We'll see what the frick happens. I don't know what else to say. It's all I've got. That's my Hail Mary to all this, is to try to get some new cables. So I'm gonna go off on a quest. Here's our raid message. Here's our follow raid message. Blue is also doing the quest I was gonna be doing. That's why I figure I'll just raid out to her. If you were here to watch me play and everything, I'll be back in a bit, okay? I'll hopefully be back in a bit. I'll keep y'all posted on the Discord. Here's the link to that if you're not already in it. Most of you are. And we'll see what the heck's gonna happen. Alright, everybody. Say hello to Bluebo for me. She's a hacking sweetheart and really super into Genshin as well. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate everyone who's stopped in. I really, really do. I enjoyed doing 𝓞𝓻𝓪𝓽𝓻𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓺 quest. It's really unfortunate this keeps happening, and yeah, I'm gonna keep working to find a way to make it work because I truly enjoy streaming and hanging out with you guys, and it really has been bothering me that I haven't been able to. All right, everybody, ta-ta for now. I'll be back later. Probably give me like an hour in total to run to the store and get everything, and just for safety net. All right, goodbye.